guarded checkpoints today and the hassles some of you had getting in touch, like I said, on 53006. Tom and Abby Leaks tried to avoid all that traffic today, though. I tried working from home, didn't go very well. My welder set fire to the couch. Tom, listen, I hope you put that fire out. Thanks a million for getting in touch. Keep your text coming in on 53106. Now, my next guests believe that Ireland's fiscal experience of lockdown has been the tale of two economies. Alan Barrett is an economist and the director of the ESRI. Alan, what do you mean by that?
Well, firstly, hi, Kieran. I should be honest and sort of say I'm really talking here about the work of one of my colleagues, Conor O'Toole, and indeed the larger macroeconomic team in the SRI. So, yeah, what we're seeing when the sort of the lockdown began, and when it was sort of clear that the economy was going to be under great stress, a lot of us had been sort of talking about falls in GDP this year in the order of sort of 7-8%. Pretty sort of dramatic numbers. And when the Central Statistics Office brought out some of their economic data for the first half of the year, we began to realise that the aggregate figure, the whole GDP, didn't look anything as scary as what had originally been anticipated. And with people like the Department of Finance and the Central Bank coming out with forecasts over the last few weeks, there is now a sort of a general expectation that the fall in GDP in Ireland will be an awful lot more gentle. But of course, that aggregate figure hides two dramatically different experiences in the Irish economy. So the thing that's holding everything up, in a sense, is the exporting performance of some of the industrial sector in Ireland. And of course, by remarkable contrast, and the bit I think that everybody's so much more familiar with, is the sort of catastrophic fall in output in places like arts, entertainment, and hospitality.
Yeah.
So this is what we mean about the tale of two economies: a sort of an internationally oriented, high-performing export sector, and then the more familiar and visible difficulties on the domestic side.
What we sometimes hear about, to give a better picture, then, when you strip out that multinational sector, is this modified domestic demand. And one of the figures for that, I think, about a month ago, was about 16.4% hit the economy. Well, it's about 6 or 8 weeks ago now that we got that figure, which would put us at one of the worst impacted economies in Europe. Now, even that figure